I am on deck. Is 19:25, I believe, 100 hours Central Daylight Time. Yeah, I can't see the time directly when I'm doing a video live from my phone. So, my friends, Russia has once again today made a veiled nuclear threat. Not really so veiled. It was pretty explicit toward the United States, so it seems. And there's new reports for the status of the Satan II Sarmat RS-28 nuclear missile under development by Russia. Actually, the development phase seems to be over. They are apparently in the process of building them and fielding them. So what's coming? Is this a threat to us? What do we got to pay attention to? Guys, this is part of my eyes wide open and head on a swivel series to help you know, to be aware and be prepared for what's to come, because this is a proposition of my channel to help you thrive, survive, and stay out of the hive, friends. It's coming at us. We live in serious times, and if you don't believe that, I don't know what you're paying attention to. So whatever side you believe, here's what you need to know. The times are serious. Things can get bad by accident, through escalation, or unplanned activity. But the kind of rhetoric we're hearing is off the charts. Never before in the history of the previous Cold War did we hear rhetoric anywhere near the type we're hearing now. Why so pitched? Why so off the charts is the rhetoric today? Well, here's what's come out today, this very day, Monday. Margarita Simonyan, who is the editor-in-chief of Russia Today. So it's not coming through all kinds of other media. This is from the editor-in-chief of Russia Today. She's considered the top propagandist for the Kremlin. And she basically stated that there are only two possible outcomes of what we call the war in Ukraine, which they call special operation. That was just so sweet. One is victory for Russia. And what is that? What does it take for Russia to achieve victory, as they call it? And two, the other possibility, according to her, is annihilation of the human race. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Well, that's what they're talking. And she's not the only one that's talked this kind of language. This is very much reminiscent of Vladimir Putin and Sergei Lavrov, both of which stated that without Russia, what's the point? We don't need a world. We don't need this world without Russia. I'm going to return to that. I will return to that, and we'll put some analysis on that kind of statements. But basically, here's what she said. She said, oh yeah, she had actually previously indicated that she was willing to die in a nuclear war that Vladimir Putin started or launched. So that's kind of interesting, right? But what she said is things will end badly for civilization if Russia loses. More explicitly, I'm going to give you some quotes from her, so don't accuse me of taking this stuff. I get so many people, I quit listening to mainstream media. I don't bring you my stuff from mainstream media, guys. She said they will all believe that she said this, of course, from the Russian perspective. They all believe that we will lose, we being Russia, and that the West will win. They don't understand that it's impossible. Either we win or it will end badly for all of humanity. She stated this today. She also added a bit about the East-West conflict. She says, when people ask how long this will go on in terms of our annihilation, she said, when people ask how long this will go on in terms of our annihilation, this is her quote, annihilation and confrontation with the West, I see only one version of events. People, this is forever. Get used to it. This is the new life. So basically, she's stated as long as we got a East and a West, that we're going to be in confrontation. You know, I don't know, guys. I have a hard time believing, it's not forever. We've got a lot of reasons, demographics primarily, not to believe that. And so that in and of itself puts us in the category of propaganda. But it's not propaganda we should just dismiss. We shouldn't just dismiss this blithely and blindly and say, it's just them blowing their horn. Because they've said it so much. They have repeated this so often. by so many different people from the Kremlin, from so many different generals and Russian statesmen and some of the Russian oligarchs, that you've really got to think that some of them might actually believe this. Some of them might actually be serious. 90 people in chat. Oh, we got 90 people in the chat. All right, 100 people in the chat. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we only got 28 thumbs up. Helps out, guys. Guys, here's what else you need to know. Sergei Rogozin, who is the head of Roscosmos, which is the Russian space agency, basically. It also kind of doubles as a private company. He stated that Russia will soon have their Sarmat RS-28 missile ready. We call it the Satan II. That's our name for it, the Satan II missile. He tweeted a picture of a crater that their recent test flight of that missile performed, which inert, I mean nothing in it, unloaded vehicle, just from its own kinetic energy, created a crater 22 foot deep and 66 feet in diameter. Interesting, even multiples there, 22, 66. But anyway, he stated that this is, of course, it would be a much bigger crater and radioactive if it were used in war. See, the Sarmat 2, the Satan II, can carry 10 to 15, and some sources say 16 warheads. 15 to 16 warheads, or some unspecified number of their hypersonic glide vehicle, the Avangard. It's also believed that they can launch this thing over the South Pole. So we watch for Russian missiles coming over the North Pole. It's what we've always expected. This thing is so powerful that they can launch it over the South Pole, or even go fractional orbital bombardment like a satellite coming over in low Earth orbit. We wouldn't see it. We'd have no way of seeing this thing coming. It'd be a way they could EMP attack the United States. It would be a way that they could take out a lot of cities with so many warheads. Maybe do all the above, EMP attack and several EMP attacks, and take out a number of cities. Fractional orbital bombardment is one of those things that we've been quite concerned about, and China now has been bragging about such capabilities. And so these are the kind of things we don't want to see. Now, whether you believe Russia would do this stuff or not, the fact that they're making these kind of threats over and over and over and still repeating them is highly concerning. Highly concerning. You know, guys, I have stated that we have no natural interest in Ukraine, and challenged why we're even a member of NATO. I've asked these questions. I think those are good questions. When's this been part of the public discourse? When have we had a chance as a country to openly discuss this of late? I think that is a valid thing to do. That don't mean I'm a fan of what Russia's doing. Don't misinterpret that by any stretch of the imagination. I've always stood for freedom of people. And I do believe that everybody has a right of self-determination, and nobody has a right to own or possess another people. So, guys, we are in a tight situation here. Rogozin, basically what Dmitry Rogozin was saying is that these RS-28 Sarmat 2 Satan II missiles will be ready by the end of the, well, soon is what he said. Some people are saying by the end of the year. Some people even suggesting earlier, much earlier. So what are they really aiming for? I don't know, guys. I'll show you what I'm standing, what's behind me here, guys. Let me do a turn around this video. This is the rocket park established by the Army Ballistic Missile Agency. And it's been, I guess, more or less inherited by NASA here. But all these rockets were either started by the Germans in Germany, or right here in the United States by Americans, sometimes under the leadership of some of the German rocket team. You can see the Hermes missile over here. This is the V2 rocket, which was actually coming down in London when my dad was there. Juno, right there. That's the rocket that was put into Turkey that really got Khrushchev to decide to put missiles in Cuba, and we withdrew the ones in Turkey as a result of that, rather quietly. It wasn't really announced to a lot of Americans. There is the Redstone Rocket. That was an Army project, and the Redstone Rocket with that little cap on top of it, that's some solid rocket motors developed by JPL, and that would be the Explorer satellite right on the very top up there. Okay, So this became a NASA launch of Army-developed rocket. The Army actually started the Saturn program. That's the Saturn I. The Army started that. The Saturn V even was intended to be an Army vehicle initially until NASA took over the local Army Ballistic Missile Agency, or a good part of it, at least that part that could be dedicated to civilian development. Basically the Saturn launch vehicle, and the Marshall Space Flight Center was carved out of the Army. Now, I'm on the Army base. This is the NASA part of it. It's kind of mixed here where I'm at. Part of it's NASA on one side and Army on the other. Over there's the remnants of a building. That building area now belongs to the Army. When I was in it, it belonged to NASA. And that used to be a building. That's where I started my current job, on when that slab had a building, including the National Model Shop used to be in it. They've relocated that. So yeah, and you can see the test stand down there where they actually shook the Saturn V rocket and the space shuttle total full up stack. That's the vibration building where they did what's called the muddle test. So we got a lot of development facilities around here at the NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, which is the largest NASA center of all, which just mainly focuses on rockets and space stations and stuff like that. So it's not, and we could do some other propulsion research too here. So it becomes interesting. Oh, I see an announcement of tornado warning in western Texas and Lee Wilbarger's channel. So I got my friends. Yeah, these are the things you got to consider. What's going on? I'm going to check the messages now, but you got to take it serious. We got to be serious, guys. The Russians, some of them do see having the strategic depth, requiring a lot of room for any attacking force to come up on Moscow, is essential for their survival. Hey, Keith Evans, appreciate that. That's one of the best super chats I've had in a long time. Thanks, Keith. Halo. Yeah, guys, this is serious, and a lot of people aren't taking it seriously. I don't think a lot of people on our side take it seriously. They consider this, they say they would only use nuclear weapons if it was considered to be an existential threat against Russia. But they also say that not having this territories is an existential threat against Russia. So really what they've done is they have defined it. They're a little better for Americans to understand that they do consider that losing this war, a special operation as they call it, is an existential threat to the existence of Russia. I don't think that's true, but it might be true after this war, because there would be those that would like to go into Moscow and charge some people for war crimes. So now maybe it is true now, but it wasn't originally. So guys, we're living in some crazy times. Hey, wow, Lee. Yeah, that's the best super chat I've had in months. Thank you. $49.99. That's awesome. Thank you, Lee. That is awesome. Guys, I bring you this just to make us aware of what's happening, to know you got to prepare, to get ready. You're right, all of a sudden, boom, I'm going to read all these comments here in a minute. I have 15 minutes from NASA, where you are. Oh, you're close by, 15 minutes away, huh? That guy from Texas. You're from Texas, but you're here at Marshall? All right, cool. 15 minutes away. That's awesome. I just did a video by one of the rocket motor tests. I only tested the Saturn S1C. I didn't go live with Galactic Grace because I knew I had to get out of there in a hurry, because they would close the area out at 7 sharp, and then they would run me out. So I just recorded that. I'll post it maybe tonight or tomorrow. So on Galactic Greg's channel. Guys, we're the crossroads. We're the threshold. We could have an amazing future. The next century could be amazing for the United States of America, even if we can stay out of nuclear war. If we can keep from going to nuclear war with Russia or China. Can it be done? We've got, and I think we should have come out and said we'd defend Taiwan. But of course, China's really chomping a bit now at that. And it's come out now. Somebody has released video or audio of the Chinese making plans for taking Taiwan, guys. So they're serious. Yeah, I heard there was, actually now they're saying there were several assassination attempts on Putin. That may be 3. I heard about one. The next thing you know, it's multiple. And it's even alleged he's had cancer surgery already. And, what's the name? The Stone guy who did all those documentaries with Putin. He actually said that Putin had cancer way back then and beat it. Wow, we got some amazing super chats today, guys. I really appreciate that. So, guys, these are serious times. I don't ever in my life, we've never had this kind of rhetoric. Even in the Cold War, The closest thing was Nikita Khrushchev beating his shoe on the podium at the UN, saying he would bury us. He didn't say how, and he didn't say he was going to nuke us or burn us. He said he was going to bury us. Maybe it meant the same. But guys, when he got home, he got fired. It was too much of the Politburo. They wouldn't put up with hearing that kind of stuff, those kind of that level of threat. You know, they were serious. They had road signs made up for every street out here in Europe. So they had intended to make the invasion, but they sure as heck didn't want to be too bellicose about it. They had planned to do those things, but they were more conservative than what we're seeing today in many ways. You know, I was in the Army during the Cold War. I was in the Army from 79 to 83. So, you know, we were, and I was in the National Guard for a couple of years after that. We always considered we might get into war with Russia when I was in the military. So, you know, it was a lot of relief that when the wall went down. Well, now we're seeing the same kind of threats. I'll go more into that in the future. What the heck, my friends? Exactly, Ivan. We're just hearing a lot of threats being made, a lot of posturing, and it might be true. They might mean it. I mean, I take it as propaganda, but it might be serious. So that we cannot understate it at all. By the way, guys, if you really pay attention wherever you're at, let me show you something. Man, I see wild medicinals and wild edibles at my feet everywhere I go. What do I see? Narrow-leaf plantain. Man, this stuff's everywhere. That's good for spider bites and bug bites. Even some people even put it on snake bites. And see all the clover down here? Oh, that was pretty rough. This ain't pretty looking. It's in a driveway, basically. But the clover is edible. This clover here is edible. I mean, I can go out here in this yard and find all kind of edibles. Look at all the clover over here. That looks a lot better because it's not under or right over the top of gravel. Now, I wouldn't be wanting to really eat clover and greens out of a lawn that God knows what they might have sprayed on it. But look at all those flowers, guys. Can you see them? Wild edibles. I've done a lot of videos on wild edibles, wild medicinals. Why? When it goes down, you need to know that stuff. I've also done a lot. I've done videos on going to the big box store, a couple of them, advising you what you might get. I think that's important. You need to really consider prepping right now. And also, you can go to prepwithgreg.com. We got $150 off, I believe still. I have to double check it because they did have a timer going. Of a 3-month supply of food that lasts 25 years, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 2,000 calories a day, a deal to make you a winner. You need to consider that. So they postured up when USA installs the SS and DC. It is not over nukes. Hey, Jim Bro, I don't know, guys. Look, I don't have no faith in Gates, I'll tell you that. But what do they tell us? You got to listen to what they tell us. They've said over and over and over and over. It was about where we were located. It was about who was in NATO. It's really, they have basically said, don't put NATO here, don't put NATO there, don't put strategic weapons here. That's what Russia said. That's what Putin has said over and over and over from way back. So to say that's not what it's about is ignoring it a bit. Since Catherine the Great, Russia has been obsessed with strategic depth because they know their city is on the middle of a plain, and if the troops got close, they could just roll in. That's what they fear. Strategic depth is what defeated Napoleon and Hitler. And now, you know, with if Ukraine was in NATO, Russia would be, you know, they're just one highway straight up to Moscow that it wouldn't take long to get forces into. You know, it would be nuts to invade a nuclear nation like Russia. I don't see it happening. And the Europeans, come on, Europeans aren't going to do that. So I think Russia's paranoid, but Russia's been invaded 50 times. That's why they're paranoid. Today, the Europeans today, they got no such interest. They won't even hardly defend themselves. That's why they're using Americans. The Europeans will fight Russia to the last American, just like we'd fight Russia to the last Ukrainian. Not good. Not good in any of those cases. But I don't know, guys. You know, I did a video a couple of years back, maybe 3 years ago, explaining why with the proliferation of technologies, if we don't learn to get along in this world, we won't survive. And to have a continuous conflict as suggested by the editor-in-chief of Russia Today how does mankind survive? How do we survive with all the hatred in the world? We've got to find ways around this. And yeah, we amp up that hatred like so many others. We're part of it. We're not clean. All the world leaders do it. They all do that. That's how they attain their power. That's how they stay in charge quite often. And it's an awful thing. All right, Tammy Shirk, that's what I heard. So, okay. So guys, we are in a pickle, guys. I'm serious. The best thing I can tell you is you can go to freedomrestorationfoundation.org, and there's all kind of tools in the action center there about how to contact your politicians, your politic, which means many ticks, right? Politicians. But guys, also you need to prep. You seriously need to prep. And we got to get our communities going. I don't know how long we have, guys. I have no idea. We might have this fall, we might have this winter, if we're lucky. And maybe these things just won't come to pass. Guys, if we can just stay out of war. The demographics of Russia and China don't favor them at all in the long run. Of course, that may be why they're wanting to move now. All right, I'm going to read the notes here from you guys, and I'm going to move on here. I'm going to step in the cherry here, sit down, and read your notes. See what you guys have got to say, and we will end the video here. Ah! Cherry's the name of my van here. She's a smaller van, so she only gets one name. Most of my vans get a color and a girl's name. Well, I got a color that is a girl's name. Totally befitting a red little van. But it don't matter. Ah. All right, let's see what you guys got to say. Yeah. Nice super chat day, guys. I really appreciate that. All right, we're going to go through all the messages. I try to read as many as I can. Lola Guacamole says, hello. Well, hello to you. And Tim Casper, hello, Greg and fam. Tracy Demir, thumbs up. First one. Awesome. Guys, we got 178 people in the room and only 97 thumbs up. So let's please get some more thumbs up in there. I really need the help for the Al Gore has no rhythms. All right, Laura Jones, thanks for all the info. Dr. D. Finda, hi, Greg and everyone. Love from Ontario, Canada. It says Tammy Shirk, thank you. Nid as always. Evening, GG in chat room. Jesus Christ, the Savior's coming soon, says Wendy Fowler. And Johan Dancing Gypsy, hello. And let's see here. Traveler, thank you, Greg, for your information. Street Pharmacist, yeah, I agree with that. I'm not going to say it out on the channel here because that would probably get me in trouble on the platform. Time to make some more s'mores. There you go. Well, yeah, we might have a lot of s'more making going on. Just get the supplies to do it with. Great evening, Greg, and all. You know, also look, guys, Vladimir Putin has said that Russia could survive a nuclear war. Now he's talking about probably the government, but then again, look, guys, Moscow theoretically has bunkers for 40 million people or something crazy like that. And they did an exercise in putting everybody into the bunkers. That's just the numbers of people they've got bunkers for is crazy. Same way with China. And they have civil defense there. They've hardened their grid. They've done a lot of stuff we haven't done. It's like they care about the people more than our side cares about us. Something wrong with that picture. We need to demand that we have civil defense. We need to demand that we have bunkers here. But, you know, you might have to come up with your own. Thumbs up dictate how many subscribers will be notified. That's right. And how many new viewers will be offered this video. If the audience doesn't participate, Greg might as well quit YouTube. It's wasting time. Well, you're right. Hello, America. That's why I need the thumbs up. Amen. I've put a lot of time in this channel, and my videos are underperforming. I got more views when my channel only had, I got 55,000 subscribers. When my channel had, 16,000 subscribers, I got more views than I'm getting now. I'm in shadow banned, guys. So help me out, guys. Let's see here. 90 people in chat should be, yep, you're right. Should be a lot more. Thank you, guys. Mad Cow Perkins, how you doing? Miss Dragon, much love from Eastern Washington. Thank you. Trippy Viking Cultivation. Thanks, dude. Stay green. Yeah, we're staying green. Hey, Traveler. And Sheila White. By Mr. Best. I see one watching. I hope there's more than one. Hey, from Northwest Alabama. Good to see you there, Bruce Bonds. Let's see. Hello, America. Thumbs up. Yep. Sophia, good to see you. Traveler. Chewy Weather. Hope your foot's getting better. Everybody pray for Chewy Weather's foot. He just had foot surgery. All right. Lee Baisley, and we keep poking the bear. Exactly. You better be careful when you start poking a bear. Jesus, take the wheel, is praying Lola. Well, we need somebody to take the wheel besides us. All the sun. Thanks, Greg. And good evening, folks. Hey, Greg says, Rich Holloway. How you doing, Rich? Let's see here. Chewy Weather, 131 watch. Oh, we got 173 there for a little bit. We got 163. So, guys, if you want to leave a message, just leave a message here. You can also leave messages after I finish the video. And y'all can always chat with each other. The difference between a viewer and a patron. A patron knows where to the thumbs up button is. A viewer is there only for self-gain. There you go. Thank you there. Hello, America. That's right. We're trying to help this country. Guys, I do some. Hey, Pyramid 7, how you doing? Yo. All right. Yeah, we try to make a difference, guys. Mad Genome. Okay, Genome. Mad Genome. Uh-oh. I thought it was Geronimo at first. I saw somebody with Geronimo on his shirt a couple days ago. Nikki King, 140. Don't forget the thumbs up. Amen, guys. We got 158 in the room. We still only got 148 thumbs up. If you're just joining now, I just got through talking about the editor-in-chief's statements from RT, Russia Today, and Dmitry Rokozin's statements about the Satan II missile. So you'll want to watch this video from the beginning. Sophia, hello, America. Sophia, am I being rude? No, you're not being rude. Telling people, just getting people to realize that we need to get some thumbs up. That's the key thing, for a channel like this. It's kind of walking in someone's house with muddy shoes. So Keith gave us $20. Keith Evans, that's appreciated very much. Thank you. Trippy Viking, positive vibes will be with you. Yeah, we need some positive vibes, guys. No kidding. All the sun, thumbs up. And of course, Lee R. That is the best super chat I've had in many, many months. $49.99. Thank you, Lee R. Really. The day is coming very soon that all Americans will be wishing that they had set their differences aside and helped each other overcome their challenges. Good point, Pyramid 7. Good point. North Alabama hiking. How you doing there, buddy? And you're welcome. That guy from Texas, 15 minutes from here. Well, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah, so we're trying to be serious here, guys. Midland, Texas here. Hey, I got some friends in Midland, Texas. Was there really an assassination attempt on Putin? Well, I don't know. That's out there in the... Look, guys, there's a lot of propaganda in time of war. And you get it real heavy coming from both sides. And sometimes it's hard to sort truth from propaganda. Lots of propaganda coming heavy from both sides. A lot of people fall for this propaganda, guys. So it's been alleged now there's been up to 3 assassination attempts. Really? I don't know. That is just what they're saying. It could be. We as human race need to pull together and find a way to off this earth. Hey, guys, I just want to do the galactic graves. Ticking... time is ticking us. We can't wait. Oh yeah, hey, thanks, Alan. I was going to say something else. Yeah, you just reminded me. It had to do with this whole business of we've just got to find a way to make peace. We've got that. I wonder what I was going to say, but this is what's coming to me right now. We've got to find a way to get along in this world, or we're not going to survive. We're not going to make it, guys, if we don't get along. Strange how the Bible talks about cleansing the earth with fire. There was something else I was wanting to talk about. There was another thing I wanted to talk to. I hope it comes to me before I end the video here. China is all over Australia borders right now on their shorelines. Yeah, they're going out in the islands around. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in Australia right now. Let's see. All the sun, much love. Thank you for your service. The world's gone crazy times 10. You're right, Ivan. That's about right. So what was I wanting to say? I hope it comes to me here in a minute. That's why I'm going through the chat here. I think she just might attack a couple of places at once. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on with China and Russia right now, saving food and water. That's right, and get you some water filtration. So Ivan Langley's right. Free yard yeah, grow vegetables, guys. Good for stinging nettle too. There you go. Arsenal rain, monkeypox. Oh yeah, I plan to do a video on this monkeypox. They postured up when the USA installs the SS in DC. It's not over. It's a blood red. Some people are thinking that gates are closed. No one leaving. Oh, hey, you know what? You can't leave China right now. Watch Dan Winter recent video. Russia has more soul. See, how much wheat is left in supply? Well, that's a darn good question. Good question. I think the United States were a lot better off, but, there was that article claimed 10 weeks. I think that was stretching. I have a hard time buying that, but it does point out that it's a lot more limited than a lot of people think. Yeah, probably for the world, but I think it's got to be more than 10 weeks. I mean, you would have it to harvest season, and we're just now starting to have this bad harvest. I'm expecting real food problems. Well, we're having some now. It's going to get worse. It'll be picking up in the summer, especially next fall and winter. Yeah, that's when it's really going to hit bad. Earth is like overloaded steam train with no brakes. Ooh, there you go, Richard. Not just some of them old bluegrass songs with Wreck of Old 99 or what was it? Except it ain't going to be near as pretty. Tamish, let's see, New Days put some links in here. Jerry Flock. We are our worst enemy. You got that right. America cries for 400,000 in 1861 to 1865. Russia lists 27 million. Yeah, Russia lost 27 million in World War II. So, yeah, that's why Russia's paranoid. They've lost a lot of people. And they've been invaded 50 times. Like I said, the Europeans today, I can't see them having this kind of gumption. All they want to do is live and make money and have a comfortable life. They're pretty fat and lazy over there for the most part, I'm thinking. And they won't even put up enough defense for NATO. They're relying on us to come over and do it for them. I think that's why I said, why are we defending the Europeans against Russia anyway? They should be taking care of themselves. They've got they got 400 million people in Europe. They've got a huge gross national product of the whole community. Why is America over there doing it? Hey, we got another super chat, $5 from Greens with Envy Homestead. Well, thank you, Greens with Envy. Thank you very much. Awesome. Legitimate righteous hatred is sometimes just as justified as love. There's a balance applied to the correct targets. Well, it don't have to be hatred, but it could be determination. But here's the thing. You need to go see my video. What was that video called? Was it a Nuke in Every Pot? Yeah, I think I called it a Nuke in Every Pot. Go way back in my list from some of my earliest videos and check out the video called A Nuke in Every Pot. That really goes into the details, guy. Danny Denham, all the sun, thank you. Russia is a distraction as China must be contained. Well, Arsenal Rain, I've been saying that. Our biggest threat in the long run will be China, but not in an awful long run because demographics are against both Russia and China, really and truly, in terms of them being a long-term threat, other than the nukes they possess. In fact, one of the biggest problems we may have is if Russia dissolves and suddenly there's no central power to contain and control all those nukes. And, they got, some 6,000 nukes in Russia, and God knows whose hands they'll be falling into. What about Taiwan? Yeah, President, that's a question from Michelle Grant, excuse me. Sorry about that, Michelle Grant. What about Taiwan? Yeah, I got to look real careful to see the names in here. Yeah, Biden said he would militarily back up Taiwan, which I'm surprised he said that. But then again, maybe, Biden being, who he is and kind of forgetful, he might repeat things he was not supposed to repeat. Then again, maybe he's meant to be that way. Who knows? This could be part of the propaganda. But, Taiwan's not a breakaway republic. Taiwan is the Republic of China. They were ran off into exile on the island of Formosa, which we call Taiwan, by an insurgency called the Communist Chinese Party. Mao Zedong. Waving from southeast Oklahoma. Hey, good to see you there, Greensville. Thank you again for that super chat. Have 4 amazing children. Oh, yeah, now, thank you. That's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you. You just really brought me back to earth here. Guys, I've said this before in some of my videos. What right do any of us have? I'm going to step outside for this. What right do we have over our own political passions to destroy the whole world? What right does America, what right does Russia, what right does any nation have to destroy the whole world, even for our own selves? What is this world? This world is vast. This world has many peoples, innocent peoples. Think about the people in the Amazon jungle, the natives who've never even been discovered, the tribes. Think of the pygmies running through the forest with polyphonic singing in the Congo area in Africa. Beautiful people, living simple lives, indigenous people who are innocent of all the turmoil that we're facing. Think about, the mamas, the kids, even in Russia and here in America, in Europe, any country, pick any country, there's innocent people in any country on earth. People who have nothing to do with this conflicts. People, and, wildlife. Hear the birds behind me? Hear the birds? Now I said something to shut up. There we go. Something, and it went. There we go. The birds. The giraffes. The peccaries. Wild goats. Wild sheep. Caribou. Moose. Deer. Raccoons. Dolphins. Whales. Cardinals. Mockingbirds. That's a mockingbird behind me. Guys, what right do we have to wipe all that out for our political passions? See, there was that statement that Russia made, and you could really put it in the mouths of our own politicians. Putin said, and it was also repeated by Dmitry, Lavrov. I don't say Dmitry Rockosm, but Lavrov also said this. They basically said, without Russia, what point is there in the world? Why have a world without Russia? And that's the same kind of thing that the head of RT said, why, that the world would be destroyed if Russia don't win. It's either victory for Russia or the end of humanity. But we're talking about more than humanity. What right do we have to do this to the planet? This is why it's, where we're at today is a mess. We've got to find a way out of this kind of thinking. We've got to find a way around it. We've got ourselves in a really bad spot today. If we can avoid war right now, if we can avoid nuclear war, let me put it that way. If we can avoid nuclear war with Russia and China, you give it 10 years, 20 years, it ain't gonna happen. The demographics will change it all. And we could have a far better world. We just got to get through this period we're in right now. Can we do that? I don't know. We've discovered 4,000 planets in our Milky Way that nearby, just here in the last few years. 4,000 planets. Some people think our Milky Way may have up to 1 trillion planets in it. But when we look out in the skies, we don't see any signs of civilization anywhere out there. Not that we can see with our eyes. Nothing that's definitive. There should be Dyson spheres, virtual or otherwise. There should be megastructures if there were vast civilizations out there. Yeah, the military talks about these things flying around in our skies. The unidentified aerial phenomenon, what we call UFOs, whatever. What are they? Where are they really from? I think they're from here. Because when you look in the skies, you don't see no signs. I'm going to do another video on that. Life is precious. We don't know of any other life. The spirit is precious. The spirit was given to us. This world is precious. In the vast blackness of space, it's a beautiful blue marble. And yet over our little political passions, we could destroy it all. It could be that there has been life out there. Maybe none of us, no civilization has survived its little petty political passions. Can we overcome that as humanity? Maybe that's our test. Can we be the ones to survive outside of that? Well, biblically speaking, we're not able to do that. We shall see. But even, I got a beautiful sunset behind me here. Kind of, a little bit. Mostly clouds. All right, guys, I just wanted to talk that up. That's really what I wanted to say, and I couldn't remember. I knew there was something I was wanting to talk about. Let's get in here and finish checking out the notes. Yeah, the times we live in do look a whole lot like the book of Revelations. Or the book of Daniel. Mainly Revelations. Yikes. Grow food and medicine. Amen. Ivan. Jelly Hair. Well, that's a good name. Jelly Hair. Miss Dragon. Hello, sister. Says, Cole Spencer, how you doing? Chadwick, keep your eyes on the sky end of this month. Fire action falling. Hey, we may have a meteor shower here at the end of the month, by the way, guys. New to the channel, first time live. Thanks for sharing valuable info with the masses of Babylon. There you go, Putin. See, Putin cured COVID. All right, Tammy Shirk, Ivan Langley. Yeah, that's that was with BP Earthwatch. What did BP Earthwatch have to say? Joshua Atkins, if we are attacked on our soil, do we fight or hide? Well, if they come here, you got to resist them, guys. If you're able. I mean, some people are physically not able. I mean, there's a lot of elderly children. They got to be protected. But if you're physically able, yeah, you defend your country. If you get a physical invasion from anyone, I mean, it's like a Red Dawn, Wolverines, freedom. Hi from Carrollton, Georgia, Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing, Sabrina Ruth? To join Green Greg's tribe. There you go. That's it right there. Thank you, New Days, for posting that. That's how you get involved in our tribe movement. And Wise Owl is assembling the list for us. All right, so Joshua, just hunker down and survive. Yeah, we got to survive. That's the first order. Survive. Yeah, then we take care of business. You know what? The Russians back in the original Cold War had smallpox on MIRV warheads. That's multiple reentry vehicles, basically. It's the I's for independent. Multiple independent reentry vehicles. That's what MIRV stands for. And they had little refrigerated warheads with smallpox on, because they figured once they nuked us, they needed to put some bad disease here, and they had a militarized smallpox. It's worse than the native versions. They figured that if enough Americans would survive a nuclear war, that whoever was left would be so mad that our survivors would cross the Bering Strait and go over there and whoop them completely. And you know what? If they nuke us, I could see that happening. I think we'll take care of some other people along the way. Maybe including in Beltway crowders, right? I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? There'll be a lot of the elite that got us into this are not going to be in a good position. But of course, they think they're going to survive all this stuff. They're going to be the ones that win. I'm going to do a video on that too. And you're suppressed. That's right, Mark Rowe. That's why the thumbs up really help, guys. It does help with the algorithms. It really does. I looked it up. Illinois don't not show any shelters for civilians. See, that's sad. Well, I've got the videos out there on nuclear survival. Guys, you got to check out my nuclear survival. I got a whole playlist on nuclear survival. Check those videos out. Hello, Greg here from Nashville. Hey, Leah. Good to see you. Only a couple hours away. Charlotte Scott, Michigan. There you go. Texas Panhandle. About to rain. Worst drought in 1,200 years. Is it really 1,200 years? Yeah, you had a bad drought out there. We were kind of dry here, but it's rained here the last few days a little bit. Not a gully washer. We've had rain. Have been watching till today. Had eye surgery. Oh, Annie. Well, hope you get well. Wish you the best. North Alabama. Let's not forget recent EMP threat from Iran. That is true. We are on the verge of war with Iran. We could get into it with North Korea, China, Russia, all at once, guys. All at once. And Joe Latz Kawasaki from Florida, how you doing? Biden stay in power if there's a war. Yikes. You know, that might be part of it, guys. Isn't it interesting how the monkeypox has come out just in time for that new pandemic regulation exercise and the treaty and the meeting of the WHO? Is that scary or what? I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? Super chatters. Way to go, super chatters. There you go. That's right, New Days. Biggerman prepared. Poking the panda. Yeah, poke the panda, poke the bear. Guys, if we can back off, they don't have to poke nothing. So that's just that. We don't have to poke or provoke nations who are on the demographic downslide. Just back off and let nature take its course. No, we don't need to be provoking anybody. What's your take on leaked China USA invasion plans in Taiwan? Yeah, I just mentioned that. Yeah, there was a video where the Chinese were planning actually to invade Taiwan. It was supposedly 140,000 troops. I don't think that's enough, but they had several hundred ships and so forth involved. Guys, unlike Ukraine, China's got a motor around it, and they've been preparing for this for over 70 years. So China's going to have a hard time. I say China. The People's Republic of China, the communist side, is going to have a hard time overtaking the Republic of China, the Taiwan side. But apparently they're about to go for it, it looks like. I hope not. I hope not. Hopefully their plans unravel before they get started. We don't need this. Mark, how's the weather in Japan? Who's in Japan? Mark. So we got somebody here from Japan. That's awesome, guys. Dirt Riders Girl, hello. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I missed some stuff there. Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay here. Mark Rowe, your opinion on safety in Japan. Well, that's got to do with war with China. Now, see, China's got a whole rocket force. Like we got an air force, China has a rocket force, and Japan is likely to be at least around American bases. That's where most of the stuff will be coming in. So if you're close to a U.S. base in Japan, you are a target. You are a target. That's one of the reasons we really don't want China to take the People's Republic of China to take Taiwan, is have a far stronger base from which to launch at China in Guam, which they're planning to launch against them. They've already got a missile they call a Guam killer. Hello from the ranch in South Texas on the border. Oh, you're on the border. How you doing, Armando Gonzalez. Eye cancer. Sorry to hear that, Charlotte. We need to have some prayers here for Charlotte. And we also have Chewy Weather in here who just had foot surgery. And yeah, guys, keep people in mind here. We're a family. Hey, we got Mr. Avers in the house. Green Country Agroforestry. I thought you just did. I thought I'd noticed for a live video from you, Jason Avers. 150. Well, thank you, the 150 thumb up. Hey, well, now we got 270. Now you guys are singing. Now you're talking. We got some thumbs up. That's great. That's awesome. Guys, look, I did some videos with Jason. He's a really smart man. I really have a lot of admiration for Mr. Avers. And he is on Green Country Agroforestry. Check out his channel. Go there. Check it out, guys. Subscribe to him. He's got a lot of good information, and I've done a couple really good videos talking about how you can feed a family of 4 off 1/10 of an acre, for one. How you can make fertilizer when all the fertilizer goes down. Guys, we're trying to help everybody get through this crazy times we're in. We're not all gloom and doom. We believe that we can, that we'll survive this. Those of us that are preppers will shake off the dust and build a better world on the other side. And lots of evil, but God wins always. That's right. In the end, we win. But, he does expect us to hold up our side. Canadian Prepper is talking about somewhere invasion plans leaked. Yeah, Tammy, I mentioned that, and I already knew it before he started that, and I've mentioned in this video. There are invasion plans for Taiwan that got leaked, apparently from someone else inside the People's Liberation Army of the People's Republic of China, from the communist side, who were talking invasion. Now they've got some real detailed invasion plans. Maybe I'll do another video on that myself. I'm watching Canadian Preppers videos next. Yeah, I may come out with a video on that too. I'm aware of that. There's only so many guys. There's so much going on right now. That's the crazy thing. There is so much happening. It's just hard to cover it all right now. There's so many topics, so many events. It's guys. That's why you got to prepare. The politicians, the ones dividing America left and right. You're right there. You're right. That's what I always say they do. They play us against each other. They sure do that. I always give a thumbs up, Greg. Oh, thank you, Lola. Appreciate that. Lola Guacamole. Let's see. Lyric session. Hey, that sounds like a jam session. Hey, Mr. Greg, or a poetry session. Hey, I can do some poetry, guys. We have to believe it's the best defense. That's right. Got a month's worth of ramen noodles. I'll get tired of them after a month. They can't leave China because they're getting ready for war. Yeah, it looks like. See, it's insane, guys. It's insanity. Why in the world? Well, because Xi Jinping's power is in question. So his health's in question. So he's a lot more likely to do it now. Hey, Uncommon, how you doing there, Doug, buddy? Check his channel out. Glad power is on today. Yeah, no kidding. It may not be here tomorrow. My kids still love them all. There you go. There you go. That's just it. Our kids are innocent. Why, we stand to lose so much in a war. So much. Yes, surely, countries like Russia, they got a lot of bunkers, but they can't save everything. What about all this aspen forest there around Moscow? I've seen them, been there. Grain takes gas dryers in rotation to prevent combustion. Yep, you're right, Rosie. A lot of energy. A lot of energy. If we lose our grid, we're going to lose the grain. We're going to lose a lot of other stuff. But hey, that's not the way we ought to. Our diet isn't grain based. That isn't what humans were made for, guys. We need to have a veggie based diet, a meat based diet. We need to go back to fruits, veggies, and meat, and a lot less grain. We could survive off the lawns in North America alone. Spraying the alkaline foods. Oh Lord, there, Lyric. Hello, Mr. Grex, a Star Wolf. J.K. Villain. Hey, all right, very good. Looks like you got an interesting logo there. Lyric session facts, 100%. I try, Lyric. I try to get it out to you guys. Plans within plans. Yeah, that's true, Ivan. Green Country. Our premiere of top 7 calorie dense foods for the home garden is about to start in 5 minutes. Hey, guys. Get over and see Green Country. Go see Green Country Agroforestry. Jason Avers is awesome. Okay, Marco, I'm in Oakland, Iowa, and I feel like I'm in a great place for food, and the ocean has plenty of easy fishing year-round. That's true, but Oakland, Iowa will be a target. CCP is just next door. That's the downside. Money laundering is why. Uh-oh, Star Wolf. Hey, I wash my money with alcohol. Albert Pike, yep, Albert Pike put out a letter to Giuseppe Mazzini, or so it's believed. And he wrote that letter supposedly in, I think, August of 1871. Later, yep, 3 World Wars. 3 World Wars. Now, some people claim that wasn't true, that he didn't. There's no such right letter because it couldn't be found. It was written about by a priest from Argentina. No, Chile. Chilean priest wrote about this. Said it was in a museum in England. Well, of course, after somebody writes a book, if it's there, they're going to hide it. But furthermore, the interesting thing was the Chilean priest wrote that in the 1920s. And look how World War II played out. Look how the world's playing out today. It's like it's all going according to plan. I could just see Klaus Schwab, like the emperor, from Star Wars. Everything is proceeding according to plan, So they think. The biggest plan isn't theirs. They're not really in control, guys. Are the biggest threat? Yep, Star Wolf. Let's see, Charlotte, Star Wolf. Everybody's agreeing with Star Wolf. Well, guess what? We gotta flush some water in that deep. We gotta flood the deep. You know what I mean? Keep an eye on Turkey. They got their eyes on other people's oil, and they have the ability to take it. Oh, yeah, there's a possibility of war between Turkey and Iran, too, right now. Guys, it's all going nuts, guys. Looking awesome, friend. Well, thank you, Joseph. All of the children. Save the whales. Whale wars. Those people could maybe survive easier. They might, but the radiation that they may be enduring, the potential for a global winter, nuclear winter, which I think is in question, guys. I think that's disputable. Maybe if the nuclear war is full scale, but there's the whole idea of limited nuclear war cause that. Volcanoes can do it. Asteroid strikes could do it. But whether or not that would do it or not, I don't know. I'm going to crank up my vehicle and put on some light in here. Halo. There we go. Yeah, Wales. Green country. Let's see. Has the alien invasion started yet? Yeah, what are they? I don't know. I think the closest description for them, the phenomenology associated with so-called alien abductions is the same phenomenology that was ascribed to incubus and succubus, which are commonly thought to be demonic forces. Put that in your smoke and pipe it. Save the brain cells by eating your own food. There you go. They're adding nanites now, nanoparticles, and all this processed food, guys. It's crap. It's junk. It's junk, guys. We don't want that. Yeah, hey, we got still 184 in the house here. That's awesome. Antarctic Alliance is in play. Who was in the Antarctic Alliance there? We offed a lot of our brother humanoids. Chimps. Guys, I got to wonder, what are these grays? Really, what are they? Are they humanoid? Are they, there's a lot of questions, guys. I'm going to have to tackle that in a future video, especially since the Defense Department is announcing all this stuff. Including now it's come out that there's videos of us firing on these things. Lots of videos. In fact, it was claimed that we fired on one of them, these UAPs, just last Friday. Did that happen? I don't know, guys. Huge amounts of baby formula at the border. How did we wind up with no baby formula? Gosh, guys, isn't it crazy? Stepford Biden said the U.S. would defend Taiwan if China. Yeah, he said it more or less. Did he mean it? Who knows? Yeah, good. All right. Does anybody recommend a good dehydrator? There are war-hawk Republicans as well. That's true. That's true. Both sides. The Earth would be lucky to see 20 years the way we're wrecking the climate, says Alan. Well, you know what? We can fix it. Watch my videos about my universal habitat. Watch the kind of stuff that Jason Avers and I put out, guys. We can fix this stuff. My father's always said that we human race are like a dog with fleas. It only takes a shake or two and we're all gone. So, yeah, we're like the fleas on the dog. Yep, money, 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 says Starwolf. That's about it. Republicans and Democrats are one and the same. Yeah, that's why I tend to be more libertarian. Barn, they're called rhinos. Yep, bam, bam. Yep, rhinos. That's the ones who are not conservative. All right. Thank you. Green Greg says, Cisco Kid, 0110. 0110. All right, that's digitally, that is the number 6. See, 0110. Digitally, that's 6. No, wait a minute. No. Yeah, that's digitally 6. Thank you, Green Gregs. All right, so uncommon news. 2 Esdras 16:28. For a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and the clefts of the rocks. Oh, saw a red lights bolt last night. Interesting. Cannot believe our politicians are still throwing money. Yeah, you got Sandra. What's going on here? Well, I can explain that in a future video too. But like I said, Ukraine is not a vested interest in the United States. But I'll explain, not directly. I'll explain that in a future video though. But like I said, why are we even in NATO? I think I'll just ask some big questions here and there. Out all day picking spruce tips. Gotta keep GG in jelly. There you go. She makes some great spruce tip jelly. That stuff is amazing, guys. I had no idea spruce tip jelly would be that good. Doom Chaser 1. Republicans have an excuse. Keep voting for Republicans. just some bad rhinos. Yeah, we got some bad rhinos. Chris Torchi, I hope I said it right, from Alabama. Good. Hey, buddy, neighbor. Nancy McDaniel, there is time. This is the time of times, the revealing. Yeah, it's looking like that. That's Revelations. Ivan, Nancy, 100%. Steely Dan, how you doing? Nothing is going to get any better until Joey B. There you go. He's not helping us, I can tell you that. Boy, I've been paying like the nose for gas, you know. Yeah, let's see here. Mark Rowe, do you think that countries that don't allow citizens to have nugs would be easier? Yeah, of course. Of course. You know, the British lamented in America that they were getting sniped at from every building back in the Revolutionary War. From ever, you know, as I was walking down the street, people were sniping at them from the buildings. You know, hey, guys, yeah, it helps. They're connecting this monkeypox to LBTG Dart Festival in Amsterdam, one case in Boston. Guys, there's only 3 reported cases in the United States, and they're already acting like it's the end of the world. It apparently doesn't have the infectivity that a lot of the other things do. So it's, you know, it requires close contact, apparently. Well, we're going to have to talk about the monkeypox upon us really soon. The city is getting nuked. There goes all the Yeah, that might be the whole ploy of Putin. You know, get rid of all the Democrats here, because the Democrats are the ones that've been attacking them the most, right? No, it would still be awful. We don't see that. We don't see that to be awful. It would be awful, but you know, I'm seeing 208. Hey, we got 251 thumbs up now. It's great. A slingshot took Goliath down, then his own sword. That's right, Danny. That guy from Texas. Termites are swarming bad here. Yeah, I've seen some here. Eat more trout. There you go. Need more grass to hide my nugs. I say nugs, not, yeah, be careful. Oh, you said Gus. Gotcha, Biggerman. All right. Tell you what's China doing hanging out around Australia right now? See, if I was in Australia, I'd be worried about that. But they kind of allowed all that stuff to get started. They weren't paying good attention. Eat your garlic. There you go, Chris. You got it. Chris Knutson. You're right. Get seeds, plenty of worms. Love and peace to all. Amen. Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Send Will Smith over there. There you go. Hey, we got microgreens here. How's it going on down on the farm? There you go. Well, I didn't put a video up last Saturday. I got too busy. But yeah, I was at the farmer's market last Saturday. We had a good Saturday last Saturday. Our best one yet. There, let's see, for microgreens at least. I saw the same thing, red, pink lightning. Wow, we've had a lot of lightning around here. Dehydrated, American Standard, we've had for 3 decades. Okay, all right. There's a recommendation from Sandra Johnson for dehydrator, American Standard. Good for 3 decades. That's pretty good. 3 decades. There you go, Glenn. There you go. These days are crazy, yeah. Thank you, Green Regs. I thoroughly appreciate your reflections, love for country and citizens, love for the clouds in the background. I still see the sun illuminating through the dark clouds. There you go, Nancy. Amen. Val Thor's ship was in Maine last night. Really? Wow, that's a name I hadn't heard in a while. Val Thor was supposedly an alien that was actually talking to the Pentagon, and got pictures of him like from the 1960s. Did you see that in your days? You're up in Maine. How do you, so Star Wolf, how do you know it was Val Thor? Valiant Thor is what that stood for. Valiant Thor. Supposedly from Venus. Now, unless you got a cloud city, you're not going to be living on Venus, or, you know, some really good technology. Russia's showing all in something is a poker chess game. Might be, but when we want to play poker or chess with nukes, praying. You got that right. What a friend we have in Jesus is praying. There you go. Lola Guacamole. Yes, biblical prophecy. Andrew Woods. We must resist the dragons who rule this world from their mountains of wealth. MS Gulf Coast. Yeah, Mississippi Gulf Coast. Howdy from Denver. How you doing, Scott? Sandra Johnson, China secret leaked intel. That's right, prepping for war. Yeah, apparently that story got... Canadian preppers beat me to that one, but I've talked about it here. I've been talking about it here in this video. I've been mentioning it. I was already aware of it. Well, Tammy, just you can, if you want to catch this video from the beginning, just come back and rewatch it from the beginning. Premiere just finished up. Oh, okay. Guys, go to Green Country Agroforestry and check out the video he just posted. Top 7, there it is. There's the link. Top 7 calorie-dense foods from the home garden. Guys, that's good stuff. I'm going to tell you, you need to subscribe to this channel. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go there right now and subscribe and I'm a subscriber. Green Country Agroforestry. Jason Avers, one of the smartest guys out here. I really appreciate him a lot. Well, when a rocket scientist tells you a guy's smart, put it in the bank, guys. Good evening, all y'all. Good evening, y'all. Says Tennessee Bushcraft. How you doing, buddy? Doom Chaser. Well, would be nice. Would be nice. Better world, but we believe that this was it. Would we risk it like we have? I don't, guys. I'm not quite funny in there, Doom Chaser, but yeah, too many distractions. That's it, New Days. Oh, Biden. There you go. Oh, Biden. Hell-bent, distorting our nation. They all doing that. Yep, that's correct, says Annie. We need to hold up our side. God feeds the birds, but he doesn't throw the worms in the nest. I love that, Annie. That is a good perspective. God feeds the birds, but he doesn't throw the worms in the nest. We got to hold up our side. He's expecting us, to do our part. We're not supposed to be just a bunch of weeds laying around, guys. We're supposed to take action. That's why he gave us brains, hands, and feet. Okay? Oh, yeah. All right, lyric session. Hey, yes. Miss Dragon, love that. The Star Wolf, I am waiting patiently. Okay, Tammy. All right. Who China going to sell their junk to if they don't have the U.S.? Well, they're already losing this market, guys. China's not going to be competitive in the near future. Their labor rate has increased 16 times, but their productivity is only increased 2 to 3 times. Actually, America right now, because of the cost of energy and everything else, we're actually more, we just don't have the plants here right yet. But we're cost competitive against China right now, right here in the United States. We are cost competitive with China. Mexico is very cost competitive with China. China's labor rates have been going up. China, the demographics do not favor China. I'm telling you guys, they're in a world of hurt. That may be why they're ready to move. They know that. And they know that with their demographics, they're not going to have that opportunity for long. That may be why they're thinking about it now. All right. And China in Focus comes out saying Biden commits to defending Taiwan. I've mentioned that in this video. And I've mentioned also in this video the plans that have leaked. So we're ahead of a whole lot of these other videos. Turkey getting ready to invade Syria. Well, there's a possibility that they're going after, they may go through Syria on their way to Iran. Iran and Turkey are kind of getting at it, guys. So there might be a strange alliance between Turkey and Israel. So I'll pray for peace. God bless all. There you go, Pamela. Pamela Reader. All right, so Swiftbird. My son just diagnosed with a type 2 diabetes today. Okay, we need to pray for him. So all the starches and the processed food. You're so right. That's what's causing all this mess. We're not eating the right kind of food, guys. We need more fruit. Like I said earlier, we need to go more fruits, veggies, nuts, meats, that kind of stuff. And information on where to purchase an acre of land. This area, it's very evil, and they'll target. Where are you at there, Kimberly? A lot of good places down here in the south, but you want to be away from the cities. I did a video on bug out. Look at my bug out location videos. I've done just a generic bug out location video, and I did a nuclear bug out video too. And that last one's on my nuclear playlist. Check those out, guys. Hey, won't remember what he said. Uh-oh. Hey, been good seeing you, Greg. Hope this all washes over. Me too. Absolutely. We do hope and pray this mess washes over. You got that one right. Like I said, guys, if we can avoid nuclear war with Russia and China over this next decade or two, especially this next one, I think we're out of the woods. I think we want to have a wonderful world, but I don't know that we can make it, guys. There's so much going on. Put that in your smoke and pipe it. You like that, right, Tammy? Yeah, I got some sayings. All right, Greg, what's the distance that the Satan II rocket can send 15 smaller payloads? They're claiming over 11,000 miles, guys. So if you look at the diameter of the Earth at 25,000 miles, that means they can get anywhere on the planet with those things, basically. Or if they go fractional orbital bombardment, basically in low Earth orbit. Klaus Schwab, oh yeah. Global, yep. Lady of the Lake. Yeah, that's all stuff there. Yeah, we got to watch the Schwab and Klaus. Prepper Nurse is selling his New York place. Yeah, I heard that. You know what? I'm not seeing notifications from his channel. I ain't shadow banning him. I got to get over and find him. I don't know why I'm not seeing his notifications. I used to go in his chat all the time. I'm not seeing his notifications. I got to they may have unsubscribed me. I have to go back and double check that. I like Prepper Nurse 1. Ed's a good man. Ed's a real good man. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Prepper Nurse 1, he's a lot like me because he does his own gardening. He does his own prep, and he's quite a prepper. In that area, I got to say he's like me. He's a prepper and a gardener. And he's bought a new place. I bought a new place. He's a lot further along than I am about going to the new place. I'm still developing my old place. I want them both running. I got a property. I have 40 acres in Arizona. And unlike the rest of Arizona, it's so dry, there's really good aquifer where my property's at. It just costs a lot of money to put a well in. I'm top 2. Caught too late, says Scott Ziegler. You know what? I hear, though, that with the right kind of low-carb diet, even people with type 2 can get rid of it. And that's what New Days is saying. Change his diet. The type 2 goes away. There you go. They're just Nazis returning. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Actually, you can find them in every darn country. I think the heads of all our countries in the world could be pretty much, a lot of them can be described that way. And hey, Russia uses the Wagner group. They're just like the Azov. There's no, they're both white supremacist groups, and they're the same. They're just on different sides. Turkey wants to change its name. Turkey wants to change its name because they don't want to be Thanksgiving dinner. Well, the two countries is always in it with each other's Turkey and Greece. Don't you cook a turkey in a Greece? They had UFO technology during World War II. Well, there was definitely some interesting technology in World War II. It was the Foo Fighters. The stuff the Germans had. The what they call them? How they pronounce that? Haberus. Clean, preserved water is a concern. Yes, we need some good water, folks. I'm hoping to get Paul Wheaton-style soda dehydrator. That's a good idea there, Jason. Ring Ray, thanks for the input. Thank you, Lady of the Lake. And Jose Dela Cruz, they're on the frontier of the alien technologies. Well, are they alien or where are they really from? Like I'm saying, I said earlier in this video, if you look out in the stars, you don't see any signs of anything up there. So where do they come from? I think they come from here. Zika in Africa. Oh, okay. This war is predicted since yeah, there you go, Jose. Albert Pike. We shoot at UFOs. What happens when if they shoot back, you're in trouble. When you want to take on something that seems to have far better technology than you, right? Oh, they're trying to, Jose. They're trying to bring in their world. I don't think they're going to succeed, though. They may get something started, but it ain't gonna last. It's not. They're not going to succeed. Americans were so rude they would target military officers for sniping attacks. Yeah, that's what they did in the Brits and all these command-driven armies. Banks, there you go. Banks. Bob, Salty Nation Berserker. Banks. There you go. Calbera's 80-liter commercial food dehydrator. There's your link to a dehydrator, guys.
they're dumping the U.S. dollar. Well, right now the U.S. dollar is still pretty darn strong. Crazy, isn't it? I wouldn't imagine how it would, and with all the inflation, the dollar would be so strong. It just says the whole world's going to heck in a handbasket. That's all that means. Feeling the squeeze, says Mossy, the 100. Boy, aren't we all? We're being squeezed hard. But the native people will never fall. I mean, we're just watching you fall, says Star Wolf. You know what? We got a lot in common right now because we're being all, everybody in flyover country is pretty much treated like the natives were today. So I think we need to unite with the natives. Work together. The Democrats are the only ones calling everyone and everything racist. No kidding. The Jews have returned to Zion. Were they called there? Who called them there? Pestilence. There was that Balfour thing. That wasn't the doings of the Most High. Greetings from Marshall County. Sean the Farmer. Hey, that's where I'm from, Marshall County. That's where I grew up. Yeah, Jose. Yeah. Valiant Thor, says Swift Bird. Yeah, I've heard of Valiant Thor. So when's it gonna be revealed there, Jose? Is Russia threatening nukes on Ukraine? No, they were threatening the whole world. You have to go back and watch my video. The editor-in-chief of Russia Today. It's dark out here. Yeah, I gotta go. Trying to get through all that. I like to try to read, unlike most channels, I try to read all the chats, but it's really hard. We got an active chat room tonight. My neighbor was 5 or 6. My neighbor, when I was 5 or 6, said he was from Venus and would tell me about it. Okay, Swift Bird. You think he was one of the buddies of Val Thor? Valiant Thor? Maine is a special place. All right, start with, are you in Maine? New Days is in Maine. You have to destroy this old world. There you go. That's exactly what this is all about, Jose. They want to take our world down. That's why I really think Putin, this whole so-called special operation, is playing in the hands of the Schwab of Klaus, if you know what I mean. It's playing right into his hands because it resets the whole world. It's wrecking everything. That's what they want. Noah was saved, but he had to build the ark himself. Yeah, there you go. The ark didn't build itself. He had to do it. He was told, and he followed instructions. You got to take action, guys. Let's see. I'm glad I made it to life rank within the Boy Scouts. There you go. That might help you, Jose. Jose Dela Cruz. Steve-O Toss says, what's your opinion on Durham investigation prosecute? Well, it's probably more than what I could say here without getting my channel banned. That's a hot topic, but there certainly needs to be some investigation there. I think there's some rats in the wood pile that are about to be seen. Let's hope. Action not needed when we decide it's time to go the other side. Okay, Doom Chaser, yeah, we're saved by grace, but in this world, there's a lot to do. Like the statement that, God feeds the birds, but he don't throw the worms in the nest. Let's see, 8, no takeout, grow your own greens channel. There you go. S1, Kimberly Creek, Denton, Texas. All right, very good. Let's see, San Luis Valley, 5 acres, $15,000, $3,000 an acre. That's not too bad. Country Gal, thanks so much, Greg. Love your channel. Well, thank you. I got plots, says Star Wolf. Halo, says Elton Butterfield. Halo. Satan knows his time is almost up. Well, that may be the whole thing. Time is short. Dale went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. He was behind because he was behind and is willing to make a deal. My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin. Yeah, remember that song? See, I haven't seen any PN1 push notifications recently either. Oh, so you haven't seen Prepper Nurse 1 either? Yeah, we all need to go check Prepper Nurse out. Because apparently they're shadow banning him too. Let's all work together, guys. All our channels here, we're all under attack in this time. So we all got to band together to help good channels out. Jose, I kind of stuck my finger in some of that technology once upon a time. Hovercrafts are not anti-gravity. Well, the Navy calls hovercrafts at least. The ones from the air. But hey, there may be some other stuff, guys. Greenlander, how you doing? Doom just 2 days. Thief in the Save Mart's attic, and he fell down today in front of the workers. Wow. I think Biden must really like Chinese food. Maybe he does. Well, a lot of us call him Beijing Biden. Kind of surprising he's saying some things to Sam. Does he really mean it? I don't know. Hey, Granny, good to see you too. Terry Ash, read the preamble of the Constitution. You got that right. I have done it in my videos more than once. He fell through the ceiling. Cops said he escaped right after first, and I hope they got him. My 89-year-old dad was taught in school. Germany got hungry and fried turkey with grease to show how Germany moved in the war. Granny Atlanta, let's see. Even from Chattanooga. How you doing, Christian? Chattanooga's not too far away. I love Chattanooga. Beautiful city. Hello from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide there, Jeffrey. Doom Chaser, they save us. They had that Save Mart block for 20 hours. Oh, wow. Howdy, Green Accessibility Kid Norwood. Do you really good at reading the chat, Greg? That's why it's my favorite channel. I'm trying Star Wolf. Now, some people don't like it, because it takes a while to go through and read chat. And it makes the video long. Hey, I'm finally to the bottom. I made it to the bottom of the chat. Let's see, Alucard, 1776. That's a good number there. That's the year of our independence. Question: is it possible that the Yellowstone Dream is connected to my count of kicking the bucket? Well, let's hope you're not kicking the bucket, but Yellowstone will certainly, if it goes off, make a lot of people kick the bucket. The Russians have talked about nuking Yellowstone. They've talked about nuking Yellowstone, thinking that would set it off. Of course, they've got their Poseidon Status 6 torpedo with that 100 megaton Cerbama, which one of those would take out an entire coast. Cobalt 60 salted with radioactive tsunami that would reach, 1,500 feet up and go miles and miles inland. That would be awful, guys. Let's hope that don't come to pass. But that sounds kind of like New Day's dream that she told me about. I don't know. Hi from up north. Hey, lady. Lady Casca, how you doing? All right, girl. What's up, Greg? Still here? Yeah. All right, guys. So I've covered a lot of ground. What we've talked about today? We've talked about the threats being renewed by a Kremlin propagandist, supposedly, who's the head editor-in-chief at RT. We have talked about Dmitry. We talked about Dmitry Rogozhin's telling us that they're about to have 50 Satan II missiles. We've talked about the threats from and the nature of those missiles and just how powerful they are and how they come over the South Pole. Suborbital fractional orbital bombardment, FOBs. We've talked about threats to our grid a little bit from that. We've talked about the leaks from China on their plans to invade Taiwan. We've talked about Russia. We talked about Turkey getting into it with Iran. We've talked about look at this, the whole world's going crazy. That's what happens when you go into World War. It's like everybody's losing their sanity all at once. So we got to keep ours. Stay centered. Make it right with your Creator. Stay centered. Don't panic. But prepare. Tell the people you love them every day. Hug your kids. Pet your dog and your cat. But mainly, hug your kids. The old people. See them. Tell them you love them. Pray for your friends, family. If you're referring to me, Lana, I didn't jump in till I was done working to say something. I love my blue earmuffs. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? Ghost Lincoln. I said that right. She with 300 thumbs up. Nice. Yeah, that's like a record, guys. That's like the most thumbs up we've had. And we got some good super chats tonight, too. So that's going to help us, guys. That'll help us. I'm hearing the Chinese may try to invade West Coast with a D-Day style attack. The United States, yeah, they could probably take the left coast. Good luck coming across the west where Americans got some long-range nugs. Ask Doug about that from Uncommon News. You still in the chat room, Doug? He's got some comments about that. Brian Keith Prepper. I didn't get here 20 minutes ago. Yeah, you'll have to rewind. I put a lot of stuff up front. Come on, man. They're not that stupid. Russia's more like us than you think. Starwolf, I've been in Russia. Yeah. That was my impression. When I was in Russia, walking around in Moscow, I go, why in the world would we want to nuke them and why would they want to nuke us? I felt at home there. I loved it in Moscow. I had a good time. I enjoyed the people there. Enjoyed the place. Sad. It's really sad. And there's a lot of good people. That's why I tell you, there's good people in every hamlet and village in the world. But a lot of people do get deluded by the propaganda. But guys, and there's propaganda on both sides. Real heavy propaganda too. So, it's sad. It's sad. We're all being played against each other with the powers that be. So where I'm at, they say that fuel prices will be $7 by Memorial Day. Ooh, that's awful. Where are you at, William? William Goldwire. You need some gold there, William. And that means diesel will be $8 a gallon. Jeez. Starting again in the lake, Greg. Yeah, barefoot. Granny, how you doing, barefoot Granny? And Miriam 420, aka Seta. All right. Traveler, earthquakes are shaking up. Yeah, what does the book say about earthquakes in diverse places? Diesel storage coming sooner. Oh, yeah, shortage. Yeah, guys, that'll wreck the supply chain big time. Rand says, whoops. Traveler, love, y'all keep the faith and stay prayed up. There you go. Joseph Chapman, Egypt artifacts in the Grand Canyon. Is it true? Well, go ask, I tell you, he's been in the Grand Canyon looking for him more hard. Rex Bear of the Leak Project. He's got a lot of videos on it. Go check his videos out. Rex is a lot of fun. He's a fun guy. If you've never checked out Rex Bear, he is a fun guy. Yeah, fun guy. That's what I'm going to start growing. Mushrooms. Interesting. Being scared will kill you for more. That's right, Granny. No point in being scared. Let's deal with what you got. And who knows? If we're lucky, this stuff may blow over. Billy the Kid, China wouldn't dare to invade California because, yeah, they have a tough time over here, I'm going to tell you. But, I did do a video about how they could sneak in the ISO shipping containers. But, if they were trying to take more on the left coast, they wouldn't get far. Love from Ontario, Canada. All right, Tammy, appreciate it. Yeah, we're about to get out of here. I'm off like my dirty shirt. Let's see, love watching you at the flea market. All right, very good. I lose subscribers every time I do a flea market or a farmer's market video. A lot of people just don't like it. Illinois, right now, me and my wife, all right, mother out. We've been here since 19, planning on moving back out west. All right, William, be careful. Be careful when you move out west. I wouldn't go all the way to the left coast if I were you, but you need somewhere where you got water too. Done them twice. Fun times. Okay, Billy the Kid. Yeah, I'm not doing that kind. Food. Gourmet. Couldn't agree more, says Idaho Hoosier. There you go, an Idaho Hoosier. That's interesting. Daniel Berryhill, Northwest Alabama. Good to see you there. AJ Reno Greg. What is happening in the freedom in our country? Yeah, we got to fight for it, guys. That's why I started the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Check it out, freedomrestorationfoundation.org. Go to the website and check out the alerts and take action. And let's see, and we got elections Tuesday. Back to you. Hey, 315 now, Deborah. That's great. I think this is a record. 315 thumbs up. Y'all keep them coming. My onions and ginger is doing well. That's good. Rex is how I found you, Greg. I know, right? I started videos on Rex before I started this channel, for maybe a year or more. And Rex and I have had a lot of good times together. We've had some good times. Maybe not a lot of them. We've had some good times together, including in the Mount Hollywood Tunnel. If you haven't seen the light from me shouting Halo. Hey, Greg, what is your thoughts on the survival in Ohio of all this crazy goings on? Stay away from the cities. Stay away from the cities. That's my thoughts. Up north is going to have a lot. There's going to be a lot of radiation coming out from any attack on the missile fields from, and the Strategic Air Center, like in Minot, where they fly the B-50. Well, you know, all those centers up in Montana and Dakotas for missiles, the SAC bases. They're going to be hit by hundreds of nukes, and a lot of radiation come out of there. Some of that will make it to Ohio, probably, but at least you're way downrange, so you might be okay if you're in the rural areas. I wouldn't be in there on the city or military base. That's my saying. Get out in the country, dig in, get you a hole in the ground somewhere. William Goldwire looking for property. Al Gore, hadn't seen you in a long time. Hello from your private jet. Well, I'm glad to see you're taking care of global warming there, buddy. Your private jet. Property Lake Meridian. Let's see. Pray for world peace. Amen, Ace Lee. All right, Al Gore, go talk to Biden. Tell him that, you know, give him a good talking to there. Been in jail. Is that why we've not seen you, Al Gore? Haven't seen you in a while. We're missing you, buddy. All right, what's up? Hey, Idaho, thank you. 511, Idaho Hoosier. If America is not strong, we can't help ourselves or help anyone else. This is the work of evil. Blessings, Julie. All right, you got that right. You know, it's just like when you're on an airplane. They tell you to put your mask on first, because if you pass out, you can't put it on anybody else. I'm lucky. Thanks for your advice as always, says Ghost Lincoln. All right. Jose is laughing. That's good. Miss Gorgeous. Hey, is Gorgeous Awesome in here? Did I miss that? I've not seen Gorgeous Awesome. Oh, you missed Gorgeous Awesome. Same here. I get you now. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm worried about him. I'm worried about Gorgeous Awesome. Has anybody seen Gorgeous Awesome in anybody's chat? You know, they were having a really hard time. I hope they've made it. I'm in Los Angeles. Hi there. Have decisions to make. Thanks for listening, Greg. Who I would not want to be in Los Angeles? 22 million people in a basin, in a bulge you can't get out of. If it hits the fan, whoo, I would not want to be there. My gosh. If you were, you better be up on the edge like Pasadena. And the devices, they've actually kind of figured out what they would do if it hit. But gosh, guys, you know, I've been there, talked to them, been there twice. Missed you, all going on. Time to make another run. Yeah, we got more stuff going on. You shake a stick yet? Should we treat a woman like a breeding animal? Well, I wouldn't say that. All I got to say about Roe versus Wade, I can't tell someone what to do with their own body. Well, okay. Get back in your hole. There you go. Will it fix it? Talking to Al Gore, I'm sure. Hey, Green Gregs, had to get my phone to chat. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Have a key to Area 51. Al Gore's got a key to Area 51. All right, Al, go there and tell us what you find. Boo-boo, Granny, says Melanie. All right, Melanie Lyons, high from the edge. Yeah, on the edge for sure. All right, Billy Kid's laughing at Al Gore. Type no. Greg, you've been to Moscow? Yeah, I've been to Moscow. You've been to China, huh? People are not to blame. That's what I'm telling you. It's the governments. That's what I've always said. I have been saying that on this channel from the get-go. It's the governments. So they all got their versions of the deep state, guys. I'll try to find them, Gigi. Yeah, hey, Granny, that's good. Let's see. Look on Etsy. Yeah, I suppose they still got their page, but we hadn't seen them in a while out here. Haley's comment. Hey, I saw Haley's comment through binoculars when I was a kid. I thought it was supposed to filter the sky. Hey, Greg, finally made it crack in alive. It's been a while. Good to see Haley's comment. Joseph Chapman, like a coal mine in southern West Virginia. There you go. Rex Bear is about to be abducted by aliens one night when I arranged. Poor Rex. Better tell him. That's big. No, not breeding animals. Okay, back on. He was being facetious, guys. I saw occasionally. Hey, Hellbot was the nice one to say. Hellbot was hanging in the sky when we launched our Halo SO1 rocket and made the Guinness Book World Records. Halo! Hang a rocket from a balloon and off we go. I'm gonna fly a rocket into space. I'm in the amateur space race. Halo! All right, guys, check it out. Now, check out the video I did with Rex Bear in the Mount Hollywood Tunnel. Go to Galactic Greg's channel and see Voice from Light Anomaly video, because that's probably the best way you're going to find the link to the one that Rex did. He did a better video of it. You probably won't find it. He's got so many videos on his channel. Go to Galactic Greg's. Check it out, guys. Yeah, check out my other channel, Galactic Greg's. I need some boosting, too. Biden blaming everyone but himself. High gas prices. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Think about it. Under Obama, gas went wow. And then Trump came in, gas went and then comes in Biden, Obama too. Yeah, Biden, gas goes straight up again. Holy guac and smoke-a-moly, guys. We're paying for it. Now, I'll leave Rex alone. I'll tell Thor who was in jail. There you go. Yeah, leave Rex alone. Teacher, leave Rex Bear alone. Let's see. Dirigible rocket gantries would be great for getting payloads launched. Hey, I thought about that. I had a concept. I call it the straddle clipper. Ice cream grandpa. Oh, yeah, there you go. Controls launch. Yeah, I had a concept for a very high altitude dirigible. I was going to call it the straddle clipper. Control is not cheap. You got that right. What type of alien for poor Rex? Rex ain't gonna get caught. Hey, I wrestle with aliens. Come on, guys. We all know Obama is running his third term via Brandon. Uh-oh. Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it. I gotta be careful what I'm saying. I might get in trouble here. 334 thumbs up. $80.10 in super chats. Guys, this is one of the best chat sessions I've had in a long time. I thought about stopping doing these live sessions because I don't get any advertising money hardly, because most of the viewers view them live, and if I'm not getting any advertising money and not getting super chats, it really hits them hard. But tonight you guys have really shined. But we got a hot topic here, guys. We got to be careful, guys. We got to watch out for ourselves. Oh, you know, the platform just eliminated something like 9,000 channels in the last few days because they talked about certain things. I don't know if I'm going to. They got rid of like 70,000 videos and 9,000 channels. You gotta be so careful on here. Watching on TV. Okay, Judy, thank you. Zombie apocalypse. Yeah, looks like it's upon us. I'm going fishing with my children during the apocalypse. There you go. Let's go surf the apocalypse, guys. There used to be a little YouTube channel. No, there used to be a website called Surfing the Apocalypse. There's a woman named Teresa running it. She was in bad health. I wonder if Teresa's still alive. That channel is no longer maintained. You got a groove going, Greg. There you go. Thanks for sharing your point of view. Well, Ronnie, I try, but I also hope to make it hopeful in the worst of times. We are in scary times, but don't lose your head over it, guys. We got to keep our wits about us more than anything. And I think we still got a shot of making it through, guys. I'm enjoying karaoke, Greg. All right, Carly. All right, guys, I think we need to go. I got to get out of here. Oh, my God, it's going to have another frost tonight. I don't know. New Day is about to get a frost up in Maine. Lordy, lordy. It's that global warming, right? Some cold warming. Cold warming, guys. Thanks, Greg, says what's the reason. Hey, Al, we're getting frost in Maine. That's not supposed to happen. How'd that happen, Al? Get up there and stop that frost, Al. Go over the cold, ugly weather. So over the cold, yeah, you don't want cold, ugly weather, I get. But you still got the black flies. Oh my gosh! Keep your head on a swivel. That's right. Keep your eyes wide open and head on a swivel. You're all my swivel heads. Double deuce 2-2. It was fun. Thank you, Ray Pinkerton. And the internet goes down with all the hackers. Yeah, Brother Kid, good night, Greg. Good night, Greg. Yeah, Al Gore needs this. Retro. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank y'all. Peace and love, says Misty Dragon. Thank you, everybody for watching. Y'all take care. Thank you, all my mods here. And super chatters. Wow. All you guys gave the thumbs up. 341. I think that's the best we've ever had in a live session, guys. Awesome night here. Thank y'all for that. And it shows there's hope. There's hope in you. There's hope in the people. Where's the hope? You are the hope. You are the hope, guys. And hopefully we'll get out. You are a comfort. You know, we'll hopefully we'll make it through this, guys. Hope and pray and prep. Stay centered. Go out and share the love, guys. And go check out the calorie dense video from Jason Avers over on Green Country Agroforestry. And go check that out next. And then go check Prepper Nurse 1 out. Subscribe. Bang the up notification bell and click all, guys. We gotta stick together, guys. All our prepping channels, we gotta stick together. All our gardening channels, it's all important stuff, guys. We need to garden. Al Gore, you owe me a UFO. Hey, bring one over here. I want to try to fly it. Alrighty, guys. Take care. Take care, everyone. We can have fun and laugh. We are surfing the apocalypse. That's the spirit, guys. We're surfing the apocalypse. It's going to be good. All right. Good night, everyone. Take care. And have an awesome night. This world's a slippery slope. We should all stick together. Yes, you got that right. Take care, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You're all wonderful people. I got the best channel in the world. Anyway, y'all take care. Bye-bye. Greg out.